Hello everyone. I hope you are not letting every obstacle and negativity to control your life. And today's topic is negative thinking, a battle in your mind. Today I want to talk about a battle that happens inside all of us, negative thinking. Sometimes the biggest obstacle in our life is not the difficult situation. It's the voice in our head saying, I can't do this, I am not good enough, or what if I fail? Negative thinking can become a habit. If we keep repeating them, we start believing them. But here's one important thing, a negative thought is not a fact. Just because your mind tells you something doesn't mean it is true. Let's understand negative thinking. Negative thinking often make small problems much bigger than they really are. If you do one mistake, your mind says, I always fail. If someone criticizes you, you think nobody respects you. If you face one rejection, you think I will never succeed. Now notice the pattern. One event becomes the story of your whole life. And this is where we need to stop. Instead of accepting every thought in your mind, we need to stop and ask ourselves, is this actually true? Have I any proof of it? Or is there another way to look at this problem or situation? When you question your thought, you take control of your life. Now, how to replace negative thinking? The goal is not to pretend that everything is perfect in life. The goal is to replace destructive thinking with realistic and positive thinking. When your mind says, I cannot do this, then you can say, yes, I cannot do this, but I can learn it. When your mind says, I will fail, you can do this, you can say this, no, I cannot fail if I learn it properly. Instead of saying, I failed, I am useless, say, I can learn from my mistakes. Instead of saying, everything is going wrong, say, yes, it is difficult, but I can handle one step at a time. Your word influence your mindset. So be careful saying negative words. And you don't need to lie to yourself with fake positivity. You need to speak to yourself with confidence, patience, and courage. And now focus on what you can control. The Stoic teaches to focus on what we can control. We cannot control what other people think about us. We cannot control past, or we cannot control everything that comes into our life. but we can always control our responses, our choices, and our actions. So, when a negative thought appears, don't fight it endlessly. Instead, notice it, understand it, and take a positive action. Instead of spending hours worrying about something you cannot control, ask yourself, what is the right thing I can do now to solve this problem? Maybe you can study for 1 hour. Maybe you can make one important phone call. Maybe you can solve one problem. Maybe you can take one step forward. One positive action can break the cycle of negative thinking. So, whenever you are stuck in negative thinking, break this cycle. Do some positive work, whether it's reading for some time or talking to someone, making phone calls, doing some exercise, whatever you can do. Take one positive action to break this cycle. Now, take back your mind. Your mind is a powerful tool. If you feed it with fear, doubt, and negativity, it becomes stronger. But if you train it with reality, action, learning, and growth, it can become stronger too. You don't need to believe every thought that enters in your mind. So, when the next time when negative thought says, I cannot do this, then ask yourself, what if I can? When your mind says, what if I fail? Then ask, what if I succeed? Don't let your negativity to control your life. Always say to yourself, what can I learn and what can I do the next? When you control your thoughts, you control your action, and ultimately you control your life. Friends, we have this life, and the life is full of many ups and downs, obstacles, negativity. It is full of such kind of things, but don't let it control your life and your thinking. Every obstacles, every negativity, every setbacks has come to teach you something. Understand it better. Don't think it as obstacles in your way. In case you don't know me, I'm Poonam Patel, a certified life coach, relationship coach, and NLP practitioner. If you want a session from me, you can get the link in YouTube description. You can DM me. Thanks for being with me.